Hello, good morning, and we are back with another episode of Talk to Tanner, where we go over tips, tricks, ideas on how to be the very best version of ourselves. And before we get started today, I'm just going to make sure that I'm on the right microphone. Okay, we are all good to go. No worries. Good morning, episode 111. Holy shit, we got so many of these. We're working on them, continuing to improve day in and day out, chipping away, and getting excited about that. There was this, I read this in this book yesterday, and the quote was, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And that might sound cheesy and corny. It's like, oh yeah, but it's so funny when you start to get interested in something such as personal development, and there's something you want to improve. There's an idea that you want to evolve and grow. You tend to find the answer in a book, someone talking. It's weird how life works like that. And this is kind of the point of today's show. We're just going to do a quick episode and a friendly reminder that what other people think doesn't matter. What other people think doesn't matter. And there's people who would say, oh, on a literal sense, what people think does matter. They have influence on my path. Say if you work for somebody, and you're trying to get a new management position, things like that, like what people think that does matter. I get what they're saying, but really at the end of the day, with people having so much going on, everyone's moving in a million different directions. And how we're interpreting it today is that what you think they think is actually not what's going on in their head at all. And people tend to make the situation much worse than it needs to be. Mark Twain had a quote that talking about how he's had many horrible experiences and most of them never happened. This is kind of another one of those little head game type questions, statements, however we should phrase it this morning, on what other people think doesn't matter. So don't believe me? Let's go ahead and we can pull up. We're going to go ahead and do a nice little screen share real quick. I'm going to screen share, and we're going to go over just a few things that I liked, some readings from philosophers from thousands of years ago, kind of just reiterating why it is really dangerous to care what other people think. So let's go ahead, share screen. That one's from Aristotle. Epictetus, worrying about what someone thinks gives them control over you, control they do not deserve. Think about that. When you're riled up and you're worried about what someone else thinks, they have control over your headspace. Is that what we want? Probably not. Living according to the opinions of others means living a small life. They're not thinking what you fear they are thinking. They are not thinking what you fear they are thinking. That was back to the point of what I think they are thinking is total bullshit. It's not even close. It's so wild how powerful our imagination is. But just another friendly reminder from your life coach, talking about how what I am thinking that they are thinking is usually way off. So, and people usually aren't as cynical as a lot of the internet news and all that makes things out to be. People are usually a little more hesitant, or even if they were insulting or thinking about insulting you, they're literally thinking about it for half a second. And then they're going off with the rest of their day with the rest of your problems. Think about how our own minds work. Nobody can hold attention anymore. Love yourself enough to cherish your own opinions too. This one's a sweet one. It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own. Hmm. That's a, yeah, like what the fuck, dude? That'll blow your mind. It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people. Factual. Humans are tend to be selfish creatures, but care more about their opinion than our own. So we love ourselves, but we're going to consume our thinking with other people's thinking and then beat the shit out of ourselves mentally, spiritually, physically. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. It's a weird paradox, right? It separates you from tranquility of mind. Oh man, this is the best one, right? It wastes your two most precious resources. What caring about what other people think wastes your two most precious resources. Don't waste the rest of your time here worrying about other people unless it affects the common good. It will keep you from doing anything useful. You will be too preoccupied with what so and so is doing and why, and what they're saying, and what they're thinking, and what they're up to, and all the things that throw you off and keep you from focusing on your own mind. Good old Marcus Aurelius. And most of the stuff's from that writing, that powerful book. It's called Meditations. Man, if you want a profound book, that book's for you. Talking about time and energy, our thoughts, kind of consuming it over hmm, like it's so distracting and counterproductive. And I do want to say, like, so our challenge, oh, this one's perfect timing for what I'm about to say. They are their own critics too. Enter their minds, and you'll find the judges you are so afraid of, and how judiciously they judge themselves. So, this is the great part that kind of give you a little bit of some forgiveness and forgiveness for myself too. It's not like, just because we're reading about this, studying this all the time, doesn't mean we're going to all the time have perfect reactions and engagements with everyone, right? So have a little forgiveness for yourself. Next time that someone says something that bothers you, or you have an interaction that doesn't exactly go the way you want it, just remember, if you start to be really hard on yourself, like, I'm an idiot, I shouldn't have said that, there's no way, they probably think I'm a loser, this and that. Man, the person who you're interacting with is probably thinking the same thing. Isn't that wild? They're their own critics too. We're all hard on ourselves. We're all way hard on ourselves. Man, the when I'm working with people and I'm coaching them and we're putting together a plan and then we're putting things together in the future, these people are literally rocking life. They're healthy, they're intelligent, well loved. They have so many adventures and fun things to do moving forward. They're learning how to live in the moment and not miss out on life. But then they just click back and they'll kick the shit out of themselves. And then they're zapping their own time, their own energy, their most precious resources. So this is a reminder. This is a reminder to go over, and when you have these types of interactions with people, what other people think doesn't matter. And you're like, Tanner, oh, I know the drill. I know it. And this is your friendly reminder because human memory is total dog shit. So, your reminder this morning when you engage with people, this is the challenge for you, is you don't care what other people think. You're in the moment, you're consumed at the task at hand. When our mind is focused, our mind is at ease. Even if the task is complicated. I know a lot of you have crazy, chaotic jobs. Things are moving around. Work with a lot of entrepreneurs, real estate professionals, and life gets crazy. But when we can live there, here, not there, when we can be present in the moment and we can focus on the task at hand, give people the benefit of the doubt. They probably have had some crazy bullshit day. What if they're going through a divorce? What if their child's sick? What if, give them the benefit of the doubt. Your mind space doesn't have time for that bullshit. And just remember, what other people think doesn't matter. So life gets better for us when we get better. When we establish these principles, when we're willing to keep these in place, to understand, and give people the benefit of the doubt. Give them a nod. Forgive yourself. Say if you say something you don't care about, you don't want to hear anymore. What other people think doesn't matter. All right, that's it for us this morning. A quick reminder, a check-in to remind ourselves that what other people think doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and stop the screen share. This is your morning life coach checking in daily with you at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time as we go over tips, tricks, and ideas to help make you a better version of you. If you know anyone who could benefit from some life and business coaching, please head over to the link in the description below, talktotanner.com, where you can set up a free coaching session if you need help putting together a life plan. What are the goals for the next 1 year, 3 years, 5 years? Where are we sitting at? What are our top priorities? Because if we have too many priorities, we don't have priorities. So if we need help breaking that stuff down, getting it under control, your life coach is here to support you, and you can go to the link below for a free call. Episode 111, What Other People Think Doesn't Matter. I will be back here again Thursday morning with another episode at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, where I'll be going over a presentation that I'll be giving for a company out of Chicago. Should be fun. Here to kick ass, take names, keep rolling on. I know you guys got a busy day, so enjoy your Wednesday, hump day. Let's get some stuff done. Keep moving forward. And oh yeah, what other people think doesn't matter. Until next time. We're out. Let's play some music. Have a great day, y'all. Have a happy Wednesday. What other people think doesn't matter. Staying in alignment with our own self and what it is we want to do, how we want to do it, in the order that makes sense for us, as we only have so much time and energy. Cheers to that. Cheers to the revelation of self-realization. If that sounded all right off the tongue. Until next time. Thanks, guys.